my loves, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. My name is Liv. So for today's video, I wanted to film a tutorial using the Daisy Marquez and BH Cosmetics palettes. For those of you who don't know, Daisy Marquez launched a collaboration palette with BH Cosmetics about a month ago now. It did take a little bit for me to get mine in the mail, and then of course for me to get around to filming this tutorial with how busy I have been with school lately. So anyways, I finally got around to filming a tutorial with this palette, and just look how cute it is. Of course, Daisy, her favorite color, Tiffany blue, and she made it look like a little Tiffany box too. It's super cute. So basically you just pop the lid off, and it comes with a mirror as well as the palette. And then the best part about this palette that is just so unique and has never been done before, and then you can take the top off and place it into the little slip here, and it becomes your own little personal vanity. And I think that is so freaking cute. So, oh my god, I just love it. It's so cute. I want to get one of those little like clip-on selfie lights for your phone and clip it on here. That way whenever I travel, I don't even have to take like my big vanity or anything. I could literally just take this palette and the little light. And I wish that I had the package that it came in. It came in this super cute like little what's it called, like bubble wrap kind of bag that says BH Cosmetics. It's like orange. I don't have it. It's back home right now because I did take it home over spring break. And then it came with this inside, this little postcard inside, which just has a cute little message from Daisy and pictures of her for her campaign. It's just so cute. And so basically the look on the back, this is the look that I wanted to recreate for this tutorial, and that's what I did. And I mean, you guys can tell me how you think I did in the comments down below. I think I did a pretty good job. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, as humble as I can say, I'm really proud of the way that it came out. So yeah, you guys let me know how you think I did in the comments down below. And if you would like to see how I created this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Cool, but wait, before you keep on watching, don't forget, hit the subscribe button down below if you are not subscribed to me already. That way you can see more videos from me if you would like to. And now we can go ahead and jump on to the rest of the video. So for today's look, I already did go ahead and prep my face off camera, and I don't mean prime, I mean like literally prep my face. You always want to wash your face before you even begin your makeup process. You basically want to start off with a clean slate. You want your face to be clean and clear and smooth because your makeup basically can only look as good as your skin looks. If your skin is dirty and not clean and just oily, like that's how your makeup is going to look, and your makeup will look cakier faster, and it probably won't last as long throughout the day. So as always, I wash my face before I begin my makeup, and I like to take, I actually started using this a little while ago, and it smells really good and it's so fresh, and I love the way it squirts out. So it's the Garnier Skin Active Facial Mist. They have 3 of these, and this is the balancing one. This one has green tea. They have like a rose one and I think aloe. But I got this one because it's supposed to help control oils, and this one does say that you can apply it after and like between makeup throughout the day and it won't smudge. The other ones didn't have that claim, so I was like, let me just get this one just in case. So yeah, I took this after I washed my face. And then I also have these 2 little like sample size Ole Henriksen products. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream, and then the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. This is like a moisturizer. And my face is literally glowing from these products. I've been using them for a little bit lately. I haven't seen like dramatic results or anything, but I do know that before I apply makeup, it makes my skin literally glow. So I have been loving these underneath my makeup. So now on to the actual makeup itself. I'm going to go ahead and start by taking my Benefit Professional Primer, and I'm just going to take that where my pores literally shine. Then I'm going to take my Morphe M213 brush. It's a super tiny like rounded brush, flat brush, and my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer to clean up my brows. Then for foundation today, I'm going to be taking a foundation that I have literally been loving, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear foundation, I guess. I don't really know what the technical name term whatever for it is, but it is the like newer L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I believe I did use this one in my last tutorial, and it was actually my first time using it, and I did say, you know, that it's a little bit more liquidy So I do use 2 pumps to start. Sometimes I'll go back with 3 if I have like a breakout like this one I just covered, or to cover like my dark spots here. But 2 pretty much gives you full coverage. And then I'm just taking my Morphe sponge to blend it out. And if I do see that like there's more that I need to cover up, I'll just go in with like half a pump. You don't really need a whole other pump because it does give out a lot of product. So now that my foundation is done, I'm going to go in again with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer to conceal underneath the eyes and also as well highlight the other areas of my face that I want highlighted. And then I'm just taking my Morphe sponge to blend that out. Then I'm just going to set my under eyes with my Beauty Bakery loose powder with my sponge. So lately I've been taking the flat end of the sponge and I've been basically just pressing it into my powder and then pressing it into my face. Not really baking it, but just more so pressing it in to lock in the makeup. And I've noticed that it's made my makeup last a lot longer and look so much more flawless. So I've been really loving that technique lately, so that's what I'm going to do. So I kind of just take some powder into the lid and then I just press it into there like that. And then take this onto my face. And it's almost the same technique as you're blending your foundation out, only you're not blending it out, I guess, should I say? But you're like packing it in. And you especially want to make sure you go over the areas that you have concealer. And as a quick disclaimer, I do want to say that this technique does work for me because I have oily to combination skin. If you do have dry skin, I would kind of stray away from this technique. But I do have But I do have oily combination skin. It helps absorb my oils throughout the day, so it does work for me. Again, if you do have dry skin, I wouldn't really recommend this technique, but you could definitely set your under eyes if they don't get too dry. Then I'm going to go in and dust off that powder from underneath my eyes and then just kind of gently brush on the rest of my face. Then I'm going to go ahead and just do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. And since we are going to be doing eyeshadow today, you do want to make sure to prime the eyes. So I am just going to be taking my Too Faced Born This Way concealer again to prime my eyes. And for the eyes today, I'm going to be taking my Daisy Marquez and BH Cosmetics collab palette. It's so cute. So for those of you who have not seen the palette, it looks like this. It has a magnetic lid. I want to get one of those little like rings that you put on top of their phone to use it as like a selfie light, to put it here. That way whenever I travel, I can just take this palette and literally have it there. But yeah, this palette is so perfect for traveling. You have your mattes at the top, your shimmers on the bottom, you have like your fun pops of colors, and then you have like your everyday like glam colors for a beautiful smoky eye or something fun, or whatever you really want to do, you can do with this palette, I feel. Honestly, I've been staring at this palette before I even started filming this video because I have no idea what I want to do, but I do know that I want to use Flower and Karma, and I want to use Daisy. I just don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but yeah, let's see what we come up with. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in for the eyes. So I think I actually want to recreate this campaign photo right here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm actually going to start off by taking what appears to be the darkest color in the look, which is this one here called Bittersweet, and I'm gonna start packing that into the crease. And this look does look a little bit more rounded, so I don't want to drag it out too much. It does look a little smoked out, but I can always fix that at the end. That looks about as much smoked out as it is. So I'm basically just working on packing up and building that color first, then blending it out. And so far, you guys, she is pigmented for sure. I was expecting it to be pigmented, but not. I was not ready for this. I've honestly never even used a BH Cosmetics product. This is my first one. And you know, I had to support my girl Daisy, so of course, I got her palette, and it's my first BH Cosmetics product. I'm honestly so excited because I've heard a lot of good things about BH Cosmetics and they're super affordable. So next I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is called Karma, which is kind of like a orangey reddish shade. And I'm going to be taking that with my Morphe M505, which is a fluffy blending brush. And I'm just packing that color where we blended out the last shade, Bittersweet. And then I'm just going to slowly start blending that out. And then I'm going to take some of that shade right here, which is called Vintage, and I'm actually just going to go over that last shade just because I realized this is probably the shade that they use, and again, just blend that out. Then I'm going to go back with that first shade, Bittersweet, and just use a little bit more to help blend these two colors together. Then I'm going to be going in with the yellow shade, which is called Flower, and I'm going to be packing that one onto the top as I blend it out as well. And for those of you guys who don't know of Daisy or watch her, this yellow shade is called Flower, which is what she actually calls her supporters, being that her name is Daisy, which I think is super cute that she named a shade basically after us. Then I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that shade, again, Bittersweet, the first one that we use in the crease, and just add some more color and keep building it up. And I honestly thought this was like the darkest shade that they use, but it does look like they use a little bit of a darker shade. So I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of the brown shade, which is called Cocoa, because Daisy loves hot cocoa. And I'm going to be taking that with like a smaller flat blending brush, literally directly into the crease. And I'm just going to take the other side of that brush to blend that out. And I'm focusing on trying to just blend this down. I don't want to bring this color up just because it doesn't look like there's that much of a dark shade in the look. But it does look like the crease is a bit darker. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the same brush and some concealer to create the halo eye effect that the look has. So I'm just going to dot that there. Open my eye and then follow. Then I'm just going to take some product and drag it down. And I am mostly just going to focus the concealer into the lid, since it is a halo eye, into the center of the lid. And I'm just taking a little bit of Bittersweet into the inner and outer corners. Then it looks like there's a little bit of the shade Passion Fruit, and I'm just going to take that next to Bittersweet. Then next it looks like the shade Vintage, and I'm basically just packing all these colors next to each other and on top. Then I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of Flower next to that. Then with the flat brush, I'm going to pack on the shade Icy, and I'm going to pack that onto the center of the lid. Then I'm going to go back with a little bit more of the shade Vintage to just help blend that out, as well as a little bit of Flower. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. So after I finished this eye, I also went ahead and did my lower lash line. So I basically just took all the colors that I put into the crease at the top and basically just flipped it the opposite direction and reversed it and put them onto the lower lash line. So now I'm just gonna go in and finish up the face, and I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild contour palette to bronze and contour up my face. And with contouring and bronzing, you want to make like a number 3 on your face, if that makes sense. So you're going to bronze through your cheeks, bring it down to your jawline, and then also drag it back up onto the forehead. That way your whole face just looks even and it's not just a slap of bronzer. And before I go on with the rest of the face, I'm going to take my banana powder from Makeup Revolution, and I like to just take that some of that product onto the lid of my contouring palette. And I'm going to take my Morphe sponge that I use to do my base and clean up my contour. Wait a minute, I almost forgot to do my nose contour. Cannot forget that. Just kidding, I'm going to go in with my bronzer and contour my nose first. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go in and clean up my contour. So while this baking powder sets, I'm gonna go ahead and do my highlight and then my blush, and then we'll dust it all off and then we'll add some more highlight, of course. I'm using the Morphe and Bretman Rock palette, and I'm using the shade Maui, which obviously you can tell I've used. I'm literally scraping the bottom and I'm so sad. I literally, like, this is the best highlighter I think I've ever owned, and I'm really sad that I'm running out of it.
Girl, I love your eyeshadow.
Thank you, I'm filming. I freaking love how it turned out. So then I'm gonna be taking my Morphe Y5 brush, then my Milani Baked blush, and this one is in the shade Coralina, and just take that onto my cheeks. And then I'm gonna dust that banana baking powder off. And then before I go in with more highlighter, I'm going to set my face with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It's called Primer Water, but you can use it as both to prep or to set. So I'm just going to spritz that all over my face and then fan it out. And before it dries down completely, I'm just going to be adding a little bit more highlight. Then I'm going to be taking my Lily lashes in the style Miami. These are basically, I kid you not, the cult lashes in the beauty industry right now. I tried them out. I did not want to spend $20-something on eyelashes, but when I bought them, the only reason why I bought them is because I bought them for my senior pictures, and I used them and I literally fell in love with them. So I'm kind of mad at myself for liking them this much, but I do. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on off camera and then I'll be right back. So I did notice that I forgot to do the inner corner highlight. It's very white in the picture, so it looks like they did use icy for the inner corner. So I'm just gonna dip my brush into that, tap it off a little bit, and then just spritz it a little bit and do my inner corner. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. Now I just need to go in and do my lips. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a lip that's similar to the one in the picture. So it's kind of like a dark berry-ish color. So I'm gonna be taking my Morphe X Orpha Zanali lip liner in vinyl. And then I'm going to be taking, where is it at? I'm going to be taking my little baby MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy and applying that over. Then I'm just taking that lipstick right over that and blending the two together. And the lip does look a little bit glossy, so I'm gonna apply a little bit of gloss on top of that. So I'm gonna be taking the Morphe lip gloss in Freebird. It has a little bit of a brown tint to it, and I'm just gonna apply that on top. Dropping everything. But yeah, so that looks like that's it for the look. I think I did a pretty good job, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I love the way that it came out, and I hope you guys do too. Well, that is it for this tutorial, you guys. I hope that you guys love the way that the look turned out. I honestly was impressed with myself because I think that I did a pretty damn good job on it. I think that I came pretty close to the campaign picture. This is the campaign picture as opposed to my look, and I think I came pretty close to it. I honestly am obsessed with this look. Like, Oh my god, these shadows were so pigmented. Honestly, Daisy killed it with this palette. And again, just how cute is this? Like, it sets up as its own little vanity. Literally, this is all you need when you travel, is this palette and this, and you don't even need to take a mirror with anything. It's just so cute. And I've actually never used anything from BH Cosmetics, so for this to be the first product that I use, not only did Daisy kill it, I am obsessed with how easily the shadows just blended out, and I can't wait to try more stuff from BH Cosmetics. But honestly, I can't wait to keep using this palette as well because I'm obsessed with it. But yeah, so let me know in the comments, guys, how you think that I did. Like I said, I love it. I love the way it came out. I hope you guys loved it too, and that you enjoyed this tutorial. But that is it for me today, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all this way through, I love you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and subscribe to me so you can see more from me if you would like to. And also hit the notification bell right next to it. That way you don't miss whenever I upload a new video. And in the description box, as always, you can find my links to my other social medias, which are Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, where you can keep up with me on a more personal day-to-day basis. So yeah, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and until next time, bye my loves.